everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I dye my hair black at home. And this is the after. I already, dyed it, but I'm going to show you guys through this video how I do it. So yeah, this is what it turned out like. It's very dark, very black, very shiny. I feel like the dye helped it to be shiny. So yeah, I've been doing this at home for a while. I went blonde, I went back to black, and I did it by myself at home. And every few months, once I see that brown starts showing through or the dye starts fading, I'll re-dye it. So this is what I've been doing. Sometimes I switch up dyes, but this time I used one that I used last time. So I'm going to show you guys how I use it, how I get my hair to be like this every time. Yeah, if you guys are interested in more about my hair and stuff, I also have 2 other videos. I have a hair care routine. I have a how I straighten my hair. I'll leave those linked down below as well. So I'm gonna start off by obviously playing some music and taking down my hair and starting to brush it out. You want to make sure there are no tangles or knots, because obviously this will make the process a lot easier when dyeing your hair. Next up, I'm going to be applying coconut oil along the sides of my hairline, because this is going to help me when I am done. That way, I can get rid of the dye on my skin. Trust me, this really does help, because I've had so many times where it's just stuck and it won't come off. And now I'm going to be using the Wella Color Charm Permanent Dye, and this is in the shade or style Black 1N. And I'm sorry I can't really show in this clip really well, but I am going to be raising the products, but I'm just going to go ahead and do a 1:2 ratio. Basically squeeze this whole bottle out and mix it in with the developer, which I'm going to be showing you guys in a few seconds. But yeah, and also since I have a lot of hair, I'm actually using 2 of these like I showed you guys, and this is the developer in volume 20. So I'm just mixing all of that in, 2 of the bottles and 2 times more of the developer, and going to go ahead and mix all of that together. I went ahead and zoomed you guys in a little bit closer so you guys can see exactly what I am doing. So now that I have mixed everything and brushed out my hair, I'm going to be going in and basically tying my hair up, and I'm going to be doing this by sections, leaving a little bit, like half of half I guess you would say, of my bottom section down and tying the rest up. And this just makes it a lot easier since I do have a ton of hair. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So this is how dark the dye gets. Obviously, since it is black, it's gonna be really dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on gloves. Can't forget the gloves, you guys. I can't tell you guys. I don't know why. I know it's common sense, but I've forgotten to wear gloves before, and my hands are just so black at the end, and I can't take it off for the life of me. So I'm gonna go ahead and start in sections, of course. Like I said, it just makes it so much easier, and I'm just gonna apply the dye now, just evenly. And I'm not too careful in the beginning, because I feel like I'm more careful around the perimeters of my face, because that's obviously the hair that everyone really sees. And this is just bottom section, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this slowly. since I am done with that very tiny section, I'm just pinning it up and going to go ahead and start taking down the rest of my hair and making another section with that. So yeah, this is how I like to do it every single time I dye my hair. I just go in sections from bottom up. And also one other thing, at the very bottom I'm not doing my roots because I feel like they don't really need to be done, but at the end I will show you guys where exactly I do cover up most of my roots, because like I said, this dye is a dark, so yeah. Again, I am done with this section, so heading on to the next, and this gets really messy, obviously, so yeah, that's why the coconut oil really does help. And yeah, I don't know, I didn't say it earlier, but yeah, of course I changed shirts because it's just getting everywhere at this point. And now I'm going to go ahead and part my hair where I usually part it and do those like half sections, I guess you would say. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and keep applying the dye. And right about now is almost where I would start going at the root of my hair and actually applying the dye there as well. Like you guys saw, I didn't do it earlier on the bottom pieces, but now that I am getting closer obviously to, you know, the crown of my head and stuff, I am going to be applying it there as well. finishing up, I am just touching up these last few pieces, like the very top, you know, my roots and stuff, making sure everything has dye, everything has been evenly distributed out. And yeah, you see how tangly my hair gets. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and tie my hair up because I'm gonna let this be on there. I think the time was like almost an hour for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and tie it up, let it sit, and then obviously after I went ahead and just rinsed it and put some conditioner on it, and this is how my hair turned out. It's really shiny. I love how it's like a matte, not matte black, but it's definitely not like a blue black or a purple kind of tone, so I really do love how it turned out. Hey guys, so I just washed my hair. It's still pretty damp back here, and this is the color that it came out with. It's super dark. It's black, but it's not like blue black or violet black, because in the past I have bought in like box dye that comes out like super like really black, but like a blue black or violet black. And this time I just wanted like just a regular like dark true, you know, black. So that is what I came out with this time, and I'm really happy with it. I love how it turned out. Honestly, I was getting kind of frustrated putting the dye on my hair because I don't know, like it was just getting messy. It was getting all over the place, as you guys could see in a few clips. It was just going everywhere and it wasn't a good look. So yeah, I was just getting a little bit frustrated, but I love how it turned out. Surprisingly, it covered all the brown, because I don't know if I told you guys, but the reason why I did dye my hair again, even though it was pretty dark, was because like my front pieces right here, usually where I part my hair, were the pieces that like a lot of brown was coming through, you know, like because over time, you know, it fades and stuff. So that's kind of what I wanted to cover more with the dye. I just wanted to get like the front pieces that were really brown. And this time, you know, looking at it up close and like in the sun and just in different lighting, this time it is pretty black, you know, just in this lighting, regular lighting, it's just pretty dark and I don't see any brown anywhere, which is what I wanted. So I'm really happy about that. What I'm gonna go ahead and do, sorry I keep touching my hair, but what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just gonna go ahead and blow dry my hair, and then I'm gonna straighten it just to get like the final look of how it looks like, just plain straight, you know. So yeah, I am done straightening my hair. This is how it turned out. Like I showed you guys, I love the color. I love how it turned out. I hope every single time that I dye my hair from now on, it just turns out like this, because I really do like how it turned out this time. I feel like usually like I don't know, like something will be off or it won't be shiny enough, but this time I really do like how it turned out. Doing this often, you know, maybe every 2 to 3 months, every time, you know, the dye starts to fade and I start seeing like brown spots coming through. This is how I dye my hair at home. Like I showed you guys, it's really inexpensive. I just buy everything from Sally's Beauty Supply. That's where I've been buying everything. Really easy to do. Like I showed you guys, you just have to mix everything together and just really make sure it gets in your hair. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.